After some really rough weather the last couple of days, this just looks perfect. Welcome back to the reading of Love is Letting Go of Fear by Dr. Jampolsky, clinical psychiatrist. Author's note: we teach what we want to learn, and I want to learn to experience inner peace. In 1975, the outside world saw me as a successful psychiatrist who appeared to have everything he wanted. But my inner world was chaotic, empty, unhappy, and hypocritical. My 20-year marriage had recently ended in a painful divorce. I had become a very heavy drinker and had developed chronic disabling back pain as a means of handling guilt. It was at this time that I came across some writings entitled A Course in Miracles. The Course could be described as a form of spiritual psychotherapy that is self-taught. I was perhaps more surprised than anyone when I became involved in a thought system that uses words like God and love. I had thought that I would be the last person interested in such writings. I had been extremely judgmental towards people who pursued a spiritual pathway. I saw them as fearful, and I believed they were not using their intellect properly. When I first began studying the Course, I had an experience that was surprising, but also very comforting. I heard an inner voice, or possibly it would be more accurate to say an impression of a voice, which said to me, "Physician, heal thyself. This is your way home." I found the Course essential in my struggle for personal transformation. It helped me recognize that I really did have a choice of experiencing peace or experiencing conflict. And that choice is always between accepting truth or accepting illusion. The underlying truth for all of us is that the essence of our being is love. The Course states that there are only two emotions, love and fear. The first is our natural inheritance, and the other, our mind manufacturers, has help. The Course suggests that we can learn to let go of fear by practicing forgiveness and seeing everyone, including ourselves, as blameless and guiltless. Because, hey, that's how God sees us. By applying the concepts of the Course to both my professional and personal life, I began to experience periods of peace that I had never dreamed possible. I would like to add that I still get depressed and at times feel guilty, irritable, and angry. These moods now last for only brief periods, whereas they used to last for what seemed like an eternity. I used to feel that I was a victim of the world I saw. When things would go wrong, I would blame the world or those in it for my misery and just feel justified in my anger. Today, I know I'm not a victim of the world I see, and therefore tend to take responsibility for whatever I perceive and for the emotions that I experience. We are all teachers of each other. I have written this book because I believe that in teaching what I want to learn, inner peace, I can become more consistent in achieving it for myself. This approach is not for people who want gurus, since it views everyone equally as both a teacher and a student. As each of us moves toward the single goal of achieving peace of mind for ourselves, we can also experience the joining of our minds that follows the removal of the blocks to our awareness of love's presence. Together, therefore, let us demonstrate in our own lives this statement from A Course in Miracles. Teach only love, for that is what you are. Gerald Jampolsky, Tiburon, California, written May 1st, 1979. Yeah, I had to ditch the blue hair.